scared.
Jesus Christ.
Showstopper's going under.
Oh my goodness, golly gosh, gee whiz, I never think of a good intro. We're back in the VR universe. Can you hear me fiddling with the VR headset? The screen might not look very blah, blah. The screen might not look very VR yet, that's because I'm still in the menu, but this is in the VR mode for Hitman 3, even though this particular mission is actually in Hitman 2, which I'm going to explain. Yes, this is very exciting. I'm still in the 24-hour honeymoon period of having got Hitman 3, which I couldn't resist any longer. For those of you who don't know, the Hitman trilogy is one of my favourite games the last few years. I played possibly, I wouldn't be surprised, 100 hours. So much of the previous two games last year alone was when I actually got around to them. Played all the old games for the most part, apart from the one no one talks about. And then Hitman 3 came out last month. I just had to have it. And I knew I had to have it even before I realised there was a VR mode. And about a month ago, coincidentally, not so coincidentally to be honest, there was a bit of a cause and effect here. I discovered there is actually a VR mode for Hitman 3. Now, it actually adds VR to the previous games as well. If you own all three games, you can play all the main missions, at least from the old games as well, in VR. I think some of the side content hasn't been converted over, but you know, I would have been just happy to be able to play one Hitman game in VR, so the fact that you can actually play all three of them, quite frankly, is tremendous. It's a bit of a faff because you have to have the PS4 version. I've only got a PS4 as opposed to a PS5. You lucky buggers with your £12,000 PS5s they're selling on eBay probably. There's this whole thing where you can play it in VR on the PS5, but there's this whole particular order of things you have to do. I don't really know much about it because I don't have a PS5, but I just thought that was interesting. But before the honeymoon period of this all being new and exciting to me wears off, I just want to show at least some of my first impressions of Hitman VR, which is also Hitman 3. It's a bit confusing. And specifically, this is the first level of Hitman 2 because it's nice and short and there's nothing about the story that's spoilery or that you need to understand, you know. This was the first of the new trilogy levels I played, and it doesn't spoil anything. You'll have no idea what's going on in little dialogue bits. And it's just a much shorter level. And I've also already played the tutorial missions. And this is a slightly more open-ended tutorial mission compared to the other ones. So I wanted to play this just for the purpose of the video, and I think I've rambled on long enough. I have only just remembered that I actually picked the clown suit. Look, I'm an extremely hardcore Hitman player, and all the hardcore elite Hitman experts know that the clown suit is by far the best. I like the cowboy suit too, but it had to be the clown suit. There's just no competition. Some ground rules. Because I'm still new to VR, I'm playing on the casual mode, but I have various rules that I always adhere to for myself. First and foremost, no guns. Get that out of here with your gunpowder sticks. We don't want none of that. Second rule, I generally only use the default starting location, which is fine because I haven't unlocked any others anyway. What's the other rule? Oh wait, funnily enough, the minimap is actually unavailable in VR, I believe anyway, so that's my other rule, is I've started not really liking the minimap. Oh, I don't use instinct either. Basically, there's all these little rules that you might, if you're familiar with the game, you might notice I don't use certain things. I don't need to go through all of them, especially if you're not familiar, you just won't notice. But there's very few items unlocked this early, so I've just gone for the fiber wire. I would usually have a lockpick, but that's not actually unlocked yet, so I'll just have to cope. I think I'll just dive into it, especially because it's possible that within 5 minutes I'll notice I've forgotten to change something in the options. So in a second, the game is actually going to snap to the VR mode. I'm going to skip this little brief cutscene at the beginning. You don't need to see that. And now we should be in VR. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to reset it quickly. There we go. So that little rectangle is actually the PlayStation Eye that's looking at me. That's exciting. I think I've adjusted all the audio settings and everything to be okay. It's a bit weird how they've kind of done a compromise where I'm just using the DualShock here. You cannot use the PlayStation Move controllers, but you can use, or in fact you seem to have to use the motion control that's built into the, because it's got the big light on the back of the controller. It uses that, but you can move around as normal. I've got snap turning turned on still, because any sort of VR game where you have full control over your character is quite demanding, at least on me. So for the moment I've still got snap turning turned on. This box, by the way, I think does disappear after a little while. It's just kind of, it just appears periodically. Or maybe I'm just so used to it that I think it goes away, I don't know. What have I got? The fucking clown shoes. I love that you can see all your outfit, but if you look at your wrist, it actually shows you, hang on, if I can get it to fucking work, there we go. Come on. Oh, it has to be right near my face, so it actually shows you what suit you're in, and the little thing shows me, I'm trying to point with it with my other hand, but that's obviously not going to work. The little yellow thing there means that you're in a hostile area, which is good to remind you. So I've only got the fiber wire and this weird camera, which is new to Hitman 3. I'm not used to this. Disappointingly, there does not appear to be a selfie mode, but I'm not actually that surprised because in VR you can't see a reflection either, so maybe it's available in the regular mode, in the flat mode, in the pancake mode. I'm gonna zoom in on the moon if I can fucking turn around. Come on, where is? Oh fuck! You can tell I'm getting used to it still. Hang on. Oh, I think because of the snap turning, it's quite a specific. Oh, there we go. I forgot you can move the controller. There you go. Hello, I get a nice Amora shot of the moon there. Enjoy that. That's probably horrible to watch. I'm sorry. Let's get rid of that. How do I get rid of this thing? Jesus Christ, I can't get out of here now. Oh no, I did take a picture accidentally. Oh, fucking get out of here. Oh, so let's just equip the fiber wire. This is partly an instructional video because this is actually a topical game. It's so unusual that I play a game that's come out recently. So I won't explain all the controls, but this mysterious orb is how you get items out of your inventory. So you equip it like normal, and then to actually arm it, you click on the orb, and if you click away, you drop it. So it takes some getting used to, but they put some thought into it. I'll give them that. I think the motion controls are a bit of a compromise. I think it would be good to have the option not to have. I think they had to change some of the controls, but if the control scheme, if you had the option of just having it exactly like normal, that would be good too. I won't be surprised if they improve this because it's still only about a month old, or less than a month actually. I think it came out on the 20th of January. So, the 20th of January. I sounded extra posh when I said that for some reason. One of the only voices I can do is my bad Queen voice. The 20th of January. It looks so artificial for Agent 47 to always have his hands out like this. I like how if you just wave your arm around, this is just like interacting with objects, but it won't alert NPCs as far as I can tell. But if you hold R2, it arms whatever you're using. In this case, it's literally my arm. So if I get my fiber wire out, I hit R2 and now I'm ready to do some strangulation. I keep saying VR turns every game into Surgeon Simulator, has been my experience of the past month. And I think I was very surprised when they announced the VR for Hitman 3, but it is surprisingly quite a good fit just because Hitman is inherently a goofy experience. Like, it always takes itself seriously, but then something ridiculous will happen, like, killing someone while dressed as a clown, for instance. One thing I noticed from my Star Trek VR video is I seem to tend to look down a lot. I need to remember to try and keep the headset kind of tilted up a bit more, just for your viewing experience. It's not a major issue, but I just noticed that I tend to kind of do this. Maybe it's just my bad posture or something. But I need to remember to look up. Keep my chin up, So I do know this level extremely well, quite frankly, and only the VR is going to make me slightly slightly less familiar. Now this is cool actually, because I can't usually see into this room as well. It is cool to have familiar levels, but in a new and exciting way. Now usually, can I do this? No, I usually have a lockpick, so I can't do this. Oh, but I think if you climb up here... Oh god, I haven't done this yet in VR, Jesus Christ. This is disorientating. Ugh. Yeah, you can climb up this fucking pipe. How do I... Oh no. How do I get down? How do I get down? Teacher, please, how do I get off the thing? Do I have to... Oh wow, this is strange. Okay, I cannot figure out how... Okay, we'll get back to this. I'll find an alternate route in. Hang on. How funny though, if you can't use your fucking lockpick. No. Can I just double check that? I could swear I didn't have a lockpick, but maybe I misread it. Hang on. Wow, this is exciting actually. I'm being forced out of my element for the purposes of the video. This is quite good. I'd be curious to know, if you hide in the grass, does it do like a... This is quite cool. So the grass is still very useful for hiding in, but it makes you... Oh, so there's a little thing that shows you're hiding on your arm there. But now it's harder to kind of reliably see out of the grass to compensate. That's cool. I wish most games had a VR mode, quite frankly, even if it was just a very basic, like they didn't change the controls or anything. You can hide in bins, by the way. That's exciting. Oh shit. What's this weird effect? Oh, these are flies. I thought they were like bubbles, like underwater for a second. It is a bit jarring how there's no animation for this anymore. You just get a blank screen, you pop in and out of the bin, but oh well, you know. Can you not... I'm sure you can rummage... Oh, this is if you've hidden something which I wasn't able to do. You can rummage in the bin. It does expose the textures a bit, being able to see these things up close. So you have to remember this is playing on a PS4 and with a PSVR, which is not the highest end headset. Oh no, I can't get that way. Oh, I think I've just remembered. You can go in through the garage or something. Yeah, there's this highly secure environment where they've left their fucking swimming pool wide open. Oh no. Oh. Screwdriver. Ah. Huh? Oh wait, can you get in the fucking garage with this? Maybe that's what I need to get in the garage. Oh, there's a wind chime. I've never noticed that before. Can I throw my screwdriver at it? Hang on, you can't smash the windows. That'd be amazing. No. It's even funnier, by the way. The incredibly useful and funny throwing move is even funnier in VR, it has to be said. Hop, 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 hop. I think this is what I needed. It was the screwdriver rather than a lockpick. No, I fucked this up. Okay, folks, we may have no choice but to try and figure out how to climb. This is quite funny because normally I just know how to do this with my eyes closed practically. Oh, can I go on the roof? Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, perfect. Okay, right. We're getting somewhere. This must be a way in because... What's this? Is that just some shit? Okay, I thought that might be some useful items. Ooh, sometimes sprinting kind of makes me a bit dizzy, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I wanted to do a short level, partly just because fucking... Oh, are you kidding me, man? Oh no. Did not plan this very well. Find a way to... You're in? No, I'm not. No, I'm fucking not. You're in. You did it. Good job, 47.
You know the drill.
No. No. Damn. I'm gonna have to put an edit halfway through if I can't remember how to fucking get in soon. Yes. Oh wait, I've just remembered. Hang on. No, we're on the fucking balcony now. Is this a door? No, that's a window. Okay, that's fine. There's a fucking window. There's a scary fucking painting they've got in there. I suppose this door's open, that'd be too easy, would it? Yep. Okay, doke. So here we go. So usually I climb up the fucking pipe and through this door, but because I couldn't figure out how to fucking I'm not sure what that bing sound was just then. Hopefully the fucking video hasn't stopped. We'll find out. Oh no, I panicked for a second there. I forgot I can climb through the window. Is that a real life siren I'm hearing? I think it must be. That was kind of uncanny just there. This, especially with VR, sometimes it does this to me. I'm just using normal headphones, but I find that with VR especially, I'm extra susceptible to being confused as to whether a sound is real or not. Right. Okay, right. We've lost some time, so let's try and speed up. This is the bedroom. We don't want to be in here. There's no one in the house at the moment, by the way, is why I'm just running around all freely. Can you turn the fucking blinds? No. They've left the TV on, which is very inconsiderate of them. I'm going to fix that. Oh shit, all this running around, I can feel my eyes going. Gonna do... Oh, that's just an optional item. I frequently forget to pick that up because it doesn't actually do anything. How do you turn off the fucking TV again? Do you have to get right up close to it? I'm sure there's a way to do this. Oh, yeah. Is it this thing?
Keep looking, 47.
No. Apparently not. Oh, is it this thing? This big, obvious control panel. There you go. Oh, it's actually a projector. That's cool. How the other half live, eh? I bet the people in this house have 20 PS5s. I bet they're just stocking up on them. Oh, vodka. There's a funny thing here where you can poison 2 different items, and it's actually randomized each time as to which one is actually going to be eaten. So that's useful. I'm going to stop sprinting. I can feel my eyes going every time I do that. Oh. Looks like someone beat me to it. These aren't the targets, these are just some unfortunates. Car battery. Just throwing the car battery at them, do anything? Nope. I'm not probably going to bother with Silent Assassin here, especially because, oh shit. Oh, didn't know I did that. Oh, I think you can drop those in water to electrocute people. For those of you who don't know, Silent Assassin is when you beat a Hitman level, only killing your targets and without being spotted, and without any bodies being discovered, and without killing anyone other than your targets is the main thing. And you can use guns for that if you want. There's no reason not to use guns. I'm just insane is the reason I don't use guns. After playing most of the Hitman series, I'm just so used to not using guns. It was interesting though, I very recently played a little bit of Blood Money again, which was my previous favourite Hitman game, and I have to say that, is this outside? No, don't go that way. Where the fuck am I trying to go? Where am I trying to go? Oh no, I don't know why I'm doing this when I can just go the other way to get upstairs. Oh, fucking stop sprinting. Every time I do it, I just regret it. Here's an interesting question, actually. If I close this door, will it still be closed when I get back in a minute? I don't know. I think it opens automatically at some point. I need to get upstairs. Actually, hang on. Can I just check something? Can I use those as poison? I can't remember, because it's an expired can of spaghetti sauce, but that doesn't seem very logical that you would be able to poison someone using that. Might just be me. I think I'm going to do a slightly long-winded assassination today, just because I wouldn't usually go to all the effort of doing that, but because it's a video, I'm trying to show off the technology a bit. I'm trying to remember to keep my chin up. Not too much like this, that'll probably have the worst effect. This fucking house. I guess this is how fucking millionaire assassin murderers live. I'm going the wrong way again. You can see my temptation to keep pressing the sprint because you do move quite slowly otherwise, but I mainly turned the TV off just in case the audio was interfering. Ooh, some coins. Coins, surprisingly, are some of the most constantly... If you're trying to do a Silent Assassin run, coins are some of the best items to stock up on because they're just cheap and free, and they act as audio distractions. And they also have some... In some certain circumstances, you can actually buy things in the levels with coins. Like you can buy some fabric in the Mumbai level. There's a Mumbai level in Hitman 2. I'm going to do that at some point. I'm going to accidentally call Mumbai Dubai again, and I'm going to be embarrassed. Oh, fun fact, on the higher difficulty modes, this is where you can disable the cameras. Lockpick. Useful. Password dongle.
For the office computer, no doubt.
I think I've mentioned before, I have this really irrational dislike of Diana's voice, because I can't stand that, like, posh person BBC fake received pronunciation. Unless you're an actual member of the royal family, I don't understand why you sound like that. That's usually a fake voice. Maybe it's partly the association with the bourgeois that puts me off it, and it's partly an association with the fact that it's a fake voice most of the time. If you hear it on the BBC, most people don't sound like that. Is this just a law thing? So you might have noticed there's a huge array of items here. Got a grenade, silence pistol, which I'm not actually going to use. Grenade. I'm a bit more flexible about using explosives because they're more rare and it's harder to get close and use them without someone noticing. I'm going to keep this katana. Actually, having said that, the downside to the katana is it stays on your back. You can't put it in your inventory. That's what that little icon there means. So I might not actually fucking bother with the katana. You can get the same effect from a shuriken or something. I'm trying to pick up the fucking knife, please. That's a shuriken. That's a shuriken. That's a shuriken. Folding knife, thank you. I thought the one above was for the shotgun there. So I'm not going to take any of the guns, but I'll take the shurikens and the knife. A lot of weapons like this... Oh look, it actually goes... Whoop, whoop. You can either use it as a throwing weapon or as a stabbing melee weapon, obviously. Oh, that's a tranquilizer gun, interesting. That's even more OP then, surely. Yeah, long-range silence weapon that can knock people out is just insane in Hitman, so I'm definitely not going to use that. I've never really noticed this skull and stuff before now. That's quite cool. Looks got some arcane symbols on it, or it might just be the blurriness. It's quite interesting to see how they make a game that was never designed for VR run in VR. Hello, Alma. Here's my password. Oh, here's a cutscene. Oh, literally, this is just my fucking cloud outfit. This is literally just when all the people turn up. This is when you're posting racist memes on Reddit. You're a clown. That's how you look. Is that joke too much of a stretch? That's just what my mind went to. This is you. If you're posting Trump memes on Reddit, this is how you look. Just making that clear right now. Won't let clowns in my comment section. Oh, and in the unlikely event that this video gets millions of views, because it's actually relevant, unlike most of my content, I ban Trumpers instantly, so don't even try your luck. You're welcome to watch, you're welcome to dislike, because it still adds to my fucking video interaction algorithm thing. But you make any unfortunate comments and you're out, buster. You can tell I got distracted by the image of someone using a clown costume on a laptop.
What can I say? You really took one for the team.
I can just tell that this cutscene has been downgraded a little bit visually. I think the fact that... Oh shit, I'm over here. Jesus, it's quite jarring when you get kicked out of the cutscene. So yeah, these people have actually come home now. I don't think I've done anything that'll kind of alert them to the fact that I've been here. Ironically, the clown outfit, 47 often doesn't have gloves on, so the clown outfit is actually more professional in that regard. If you do, I think it's possible to do things that alert them to your presence, but basically what I usually do is go into the secret room here, which they don't know that I've been into. If you alert them, they actually run and hide in the panic room, and it's not that you can't get them in there, it's just that it obviously becomes harder to kill them. Oh, here's the big question. Is this door still closed? Yes. I'm going to have to remember to do that next time. Because I always close that door, and it never occurred to me until today that maybe... No, we're not doing Silent Assassin today, so I'm just gonna lethal this guy from long range. Thank you. I'm rushing a bit just in case someone comes along. Gonna close the garage door. So literally dragging bodies is 10 times funnier now, because look at it, it's like I need to remember to pick up my throwing knife actually. Thank you. Bodyguard. And again, the animation for changing costumes is gone. You just instantly become the new costume. I'm trying to do the thing. Hang on. There you go. You can see. What is the... Oh, that little indicator just means I've got something on my back. That's good that they constantly remind you that you've got something on your back. I think... Oh, can you see that? I think you can just see there's something on my back. There we go. So that's the shotgun, which I'm actually probably going to get rid of. Because having shotguns on your back is actually... If you change into an outfit that shouldn't have a gun on the back, then that will obviously give you away. So having weapons on your back can actually spoil your day. I don't think any of these are illegal. Yeah, so they're currently in the kitchen having a chat about some nonsense. Some of these people might be enforcers, so I'm just a bit anxious about going this way, actually. Hang on. You can hide in the curtains back there. Oh, Jesus. Snapping the camera around too much. Hello? Hello? Can I go this way? Oh, I've got a lockpick now, haven't I? They might have actually unlocked the doors anyway. Oh shit, hang on. Oh, maybe I should have gone the other way then. I think I'll be okay. There we are. Okay, we're good. Now this isn't actually trespassing, it's just that door was locked and that was an illegal action. Yeah, they've got a whole plot going on, but you don't have to pay attention to that. So I'm actually going to hide in the bedroom, as one does. I like to close the blinds just as a security measure. Don't worry, there's no awkward sex scene when they get up here. That was one of my concerns originally. Is he going to see me if I do this? I don't think so. Perfect. You can actually use a paddle, by the way. Why do they have such fucking scary... It's a kiwi! I think this is meant to be in New... Oh shit, whoops. I think this is meant to be in New Zealand, by the way. I'm very disappointed you can't use a stiletto as a weapon, actually. That would have been an obvious thing. I'm keeping an eye out for squeaky toys. Ironically, it's easier to see the squeaky toys now, because it's possible to step on them and make a noise. That might have been the only one. I should hurry up, because they're going to be up here soon. Okay, I think we're clear. Clear. We're in the clear. Right, let's hide in the cupboard. Let's hide in the cupboard. Sorry, that just made me laugh. Take a picture of them. Can you use the camera? No, you can't use it in here. Shuriken, expired can of spaghetti sauce, folding knife. What's the funniest way to kill someone in this situation? Let's use the shuriken, just because it seems a bit over the top. Oh, you can see I've got 3 shurikens. Oh, here they come. They're literally in the next room. You might be able to hear them in a second. Something that took... Yeah, there you go. So something took me a while to notice is if you close doors, it actually does suppress sound quite a bit. Like you'll have to open a door in order to make someone hear if you throw a coin on the ground in the next room. They often won't hear if you throw something and the door's closed. Which is a very cool feature that a lot of people might miss. I remember in the old Thief games, you could actually move your head against the door to hear what was on the other side, which was, again, just a very great immersive feature. I guess this is why VR works very well for Hitman, is it is very immersive, despite being just goofy Looney Tunes nonsense as well a lot of the time. How long have I been recording? I've got a little timer, it says 15 minutes, that's okay. I think I'll beat this mission within the next 5 minutes, to be honest. I like that little lover's spat you can listen in. So this is one of the more long-winded ways to kill. I just have to kill her, by the way, not him. He's purely optional. I think we're good. As soon as he turns around, him and his fucking thong, which I now have to look at in VR. My God.
Shipping out again? Say what? I said, when are you shipping out?
Shuriken.
I'm supposed to target down.
Haha.
Now get off the property.
It really looks like he should be able to see me, doesn't it? But oh god, him and his fucking thong. I don't know if it matters, but I always like to kill her when she's not talking, because it just seems like he would notice otherwise. Oh shit, you think he's looking for her? Talking to myself like a schmuck. Okay, I think we're good. Am I still dressed in the outfit? Yeah. Actually, how do I get down from here? So, I don't know if you noticed, I've just dumped her body behind the fucking... Actually, let's just watch this, because we're pervs. So he actually walks around being like, Alma, are you there? And, of course, she's a bit indisposed. I should mention, if I didn't already, almost all the people you kill, your targets in Hitman are always horrible people, basically. I can't think of a single instance where there was any sort of moral ambiguity about it, to be honest. Obviously, if you kill any random people, you know, that's on you. Which, you know, I think especially with the recent games, they've kind of... You kill a lot of, like, evil tech billionaires and stuff. I'm just gonna equip another thing. Jesus Christ. Dude, can you just be a bit more dignified when you're talking to the staff, please? Evening, officer. Amusingly, you can just poke them and they don't seem to mind. See? Okay, he took a bit of issue with that time, to be honest. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye then. In the base game, they do also, if you stand too close to someone, they do go like, hey, what are you doing? And they eventually get suspicious. I think it's a bit more lenient. Like, if you get a wrench and you just continually poke someone with it, they don't seem to take issue. I'm just probably going to demonstrate this, actually. If I get this wrench and I just poke him with it... Or you can push him. Oh. Okay. So it's still quite lenient. He does turn around, but I think unless you are really irritating, I think that was a good decision, because obviously if you have this wrench just out, it'll constantly be bumping into people, and that would give you away in a very sort of unfair manner, really. Oh, the fucking sprint button! Why do I do this to myself? So yeah, I'm actually going to be, just on my own time, I'm going to be playing through the entire of Hitman 1 and 2 before I start the new content, just because, again, you know, before I get to the new levels, it just feels correct to get myself used to the fucking VR. Ooh, I definitely need to take a break after this. Too much sprinting around and too much looking around. It's interesting what VR games... This is a high sort of demanding VR game in the sense that you have full movement and there's different settings, obviously, to help you adjust and cope with not getting too dizzy. But compare this to VR Worlds, which has a... If you play the Ocean Descent game in VR Worlds, it's just literally you in a cage looking around, and that's all you can do. And that's a very, very good intro to VR, because it means that, you know, the fewer motions that you're doing, the easier it is, the less taxing on your eyes and your brain it is. You might be different, but I that's how it works for me. This is one of those things where everyone's brain is just a bit different. I seem to have a relatively high tolerance for this stuff now that I'm quite used to it, but a lot of people are just a lot more weak to it. So basically we need to get to the boat, which is the way out, but we need a distraction, and the best way I found is to lob a grenade into the back of this truck, which understandably makes a bit of a racket. I don't know if you noticed. So I'm just hiding in the grass. I really like the sensation of being in the grass now, because you have to physically move your head around. I had something when I was playing by myself earlier. When I was playing with myself earlier, I was doing something and then someone entered the room unexpectedly, and I very automatically just grabbed an item and lobbed it at them to knock them out. And that was super fun, because it just, the VR added so much to that, like, you know, it was a very, like, classic slapstick Hitman moment that was even funnier in VR. And that's kind of what Hitman is all about to me, is those, you know, when plans go awry. Oh, can you hear it just pissing it down with rain outside? I like how I turned around in the game as if I'd see it, but oh well. We have escaped. That wasn't a bad run. I think I ghosted that. I mean, no alerts went off. That distraction with the car doesn't count as an alert. That's just purely a distraction. I didn't get Silent Assassin. I decided not to go for Silent Assassin because I know I'm going to come back and do that anyway. And this was on the casual difficulty as well, because again, I think VR, it does make the game harder. Oh, I'm playing offline, by the way, so that's kind of why I'm not showing my score. Oh well. But yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it. But you can see, usually you'd have a score, but that's another reason. I forgot I was playing offline. So that is another reason why I didn't bother going for Silent Assassin. You can usually look at the leaderboard. I do hate this online thing, and I hope they turn it off one day. But it is what it is. If you want to play one of my favourite stealth games ever, you got to put up with it, unfortunately. Now, can I go back to the menu and listen to that music again? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? It's loading. Oh, yes, yes. There it is. That music's really good. You might have heard me turning my volume up there. It was genuinely a bit emotional hearing this music, because I love these games, and this Hitman 3 is supposed to be the last Hitman game for a while. If you know, I mean, I'll be surprised if they never make another one. But they've said this is supposed to be the last one for a while. This has been a trilogy, and they're doing a James Bond game now, so presumably that'll be that. You know, it feels like a swan song to this generation. Obviously, it's on PS5 and Xbone as well. Not Xbone. What do you call it? Series X, but it's also this Series S. Oh god, so confusing. It's on the new gen consoles as well, but it's on the last gen as well. And this has been a really great trilogy, and I haven't played the new content yet, like I said. But everyone says it's just as good as this isn't like the anomaly of this trilogy where suddenly it gets bad. Look at all this fucking content. I haven't played this, or 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 this. I've got like 10 levels to play that I've never played before. Oh, wow. So yeah, I just want to clarify as well, the VR comes with Hitman 3, there's nothing else to purchase. Obviously, you just need a PS4 or a PS5, and you need the headset, and you need a PlayStation Eye, and you need a DualShock 4 specifically. The DualSense, the PS5 controller, apparently doesn't work with it because it doesn't have the big light on the back. So it feels very much designed with the PS4 in mind, but there is a way to play it on PS5. There's a guide for it on the website. So I hope that's been useful, as well as just generally interesting. Shit, I've turned the volume up accidentally. And if you don't mind me, I'm going to have a break, have some food, and then probably just spend the rest of the day playing Hitman VR, because it's really, really fun. Yeah. What's the little... Oh no, I can't find it. I should have thought... Oh, what does it say? Merces Letifa, that's my ending. Whatever that means. The ICA agency thing. That's my ending by then. It's me, the hand of judgment. It's the wanking hand. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make an obscene gesture, but then I noticed it and I didn't stop.